What's going on? We back for another Strength to Beat. You got it on the inside. All we got to do is get it out. I know you hear me say it over and over again and make it sound like it's simple, but it's not simple. It's hard. You're going to have to grind. You're going to have to push. You're going to sweat. You're going to hurt, but it will be worth it. Trust me, the pain that you go through today will be worth it tomorrow. You cannot sit here tomorrow and try to be comfortable. You have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And when you do that, greater is coming. That's right, greater is coming. I can't say when it's coming. I can't say how it's coming, but I guarantee you, you will reap what you sow. So if you sowed in hard work, you're going to reap success. You're going to reap the rewards of grinding. You're going to reap the rewards of sweating. You're going to reap the rewards of your pain. You will reap the rewards in due season, in due time, when it's your time. But guess what? It won't be your time until you're ready to handle it. It won't be your time until you're ready to sustain it. Success isn't success if you can't sustain it. And if you're not ready to sustain it, you will not receive it. But one of the most important ways to be successful is relationships. You gotta have a good relationship in order to be successful. And you cannot have good relationships without having a good communication skills. That's right. You gotta have good communication skills in order to have a relationship that flourishes. And number one way to be a good communicator is to have active silence. That's right. Active silence is number one way to be a good communicator. Number one, you must put it down and put it out. Number one, you heard me say it, put it down and put it out. That's how you're going to become a good communicator. You got to put down your phone. You got to put down whatever you're messing with. When you engage in a communication, when you're talking to somebody and you're in a conversation, you got to put down whatever you had in your hand, whatever you were doing before the conversation started. You got to put that down. That's how you're going to focus. That's how you're going to hear what they're talking about. Put it down. And also, I said you got to put it out. That's right. Whatever's in your head, whatever you're thinking about, when you begin to have a conversation, you got to put that out. Put it out of your mind. It cannot be in your mind. You cannot think about two things at once. You must take whatever was in your mind before you started that conversation with that person and put it out so you can have total, unadulterated focus. So put it down and put it out. And number two, give them eye-to-eye contact. That's right. Look them in their eyes and show the person that you care about what they're talking about. Show the person that they are the most important thing right now that's going on in your environment, that's going on right now. Show them that you care, that they are important to you, and that what they have to say is what's most important for you right now, this moment, in this day. That's what's most important. Then last, number three, stop thinking about your response. When you are engaged in a conversation, you cannot truly hear what they're saying. You might be listening, but you cannot truly hear what they're saying unless you're not listening to respond. Listen to understand. Don't listen to respond. Don't listen to rebuttal. Don't listen and say, okay, this is how I'm going to respond to it. No, I want you to listen in a way that you're listening to understand where they're coming from. It's called empathy. Not sympathy. You're not feeling sorry for them, but you want to be able to understand where they're coming from, because you cannot truly respond to what somebody's telling you. You cannot truly have an answer. You cannot truly have a true understanding of what they're telling you if you don't listen to hear where they're coming from, not listen to rebuttal. This is not a debate. This is not a debate. This is a conversation. It's not a monologue. It's not just you talking. This is a dialogue. You're listening to what they have to say, and then you're going to respond in an intelligent way. But first, you got to hear where they're coming from. You got to hear where they're coming from. And so the mistake that I made this year was I did not engage in active silence. So active silence means that you're not talking, but you're nodding. You're nodding. You're giving eye contact. You're looking